if you're a train cop in a certain city, you know, everyone painting freights, they're obviously not doing it while the train's in motion. It's only stopped in like this handful of places, so cops started to like, you know, just happen by those spots in the middle of the night just in case. And like one time, I remember I was with Evade. I just did the outline of a J, and I hear a cop car like just
mobbing down the tracks at us. They stopped the car and like,
freeze, put your hands up.
Fuck that.
I jumped up on this fence.
And the whole top of the fence just snapped
and
off.
This dog jumped onto Evade.
He just climbs up on top of this shed.
Jumped on this garage.
Just launches over.
Like my foot fell through the roof.
Boom, gets up, runs again. Bam.
Like tons of noise.
Fucked up these people's roofs.
We're hiding behind a car in a driveway. Someone came up to their door. Hey, what the fuck are you doing with my car? The cop immediately stopped, jumped out. It was on again. Had to jump a fence, ran through this yard. I was running through one yard. He was running through another.
So we're running like literally like next to them.
There was like some woman in her nightgown making like a snack in her kitchen with her back door open, and Evade like runs right past her.
Hey, how's it going?
She's like, what the fuck? You know, we hid for a few hours. In case something like this happened, I'd take my hair down. I'd just look like a totally different person because the hair was like down to here. I walked back to the car, went and picked up Evade.
It's a full moon, and I see the silhouette of a long-haired Jace. Dude, come on.
He may not come home one night. Usually he comes back in the morning, but yeah, those are good nights, right?
A lot of people go and they paint freights, and they'll do like a piece and like a couple of tags, and then that's it. That's like the appetizer for him.
I don't want to say it's revenge, because I'm not mad at the trains, but it's just letting off a lot of steam, just smashing car after car after car, and it's like I'm at war with the train, you know? When I've done every single thing in the yard, I feel so satisfied, you know? It's like the best feeling, like I'm not wasting my time. It all counts.
You can't be at a train crossing without seeing a line go by without at least a couple of throws from him.
9 times out of 10, you're gonna see at least a JE like hollow up there, and people like bet
money on seeing a Jace throw up on, you know, at least one of those cars that every line that goes by.
If you're gonna think about freights, you're thinking about Jace.
You can't have every train. It's physically not possible. But you can have like one car on every train, or you can have one thing at every place where they keep trains. I want to be up in this whole country, not just one city or 2 cities at the same time. It's pretty rare now if I see a train go by, I don't gotta throw up on it, but it does happen. There's other people that can do it, no one's done it, and it's gonna take you a long fucking time, I know that. 100 cars a night, 300, 400, maybe 500 cars a week, and I did it for 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, 9 years, 10 years. I mean, it gets up there to like 30, 40, 50,000 throw-ups. It adds up very quickly. My graffiti's seen more of this country than I ever will. It's seen everything, you know? And it kind of takes on a life of its own when you think about that.
I had 3 cars on that train that just went by.
First of all, the obstacle is getting in with all your supplies. You have to be aware of who's around you, who's going to call the police on you. If there's sensors, you know, you don't go in there slipping. And then, you know, you begin your project. And the beauty is you're the only one in the entire world at that moment that's in that position. I've been in plenty of situations where I've watched the world unfold in a way that most people don't get a chance to see it. And that's 12 stories up, hiding from a helicopter. that high up and you're that visible and you're doing something so big, they pretty much can see you from a mile away, possibly. So there's a person in there looking, and he has infrared if he wants it. Oh, holy shit, your heart's pounding, and that voice inside of you that tells you not to do it, the guilt and the fear that's inside of you, your stomach turns into knots. It scares the shit out of me. I'm constantly like paranoid and fear of my own life. Those times, you know, on that 6-inch ledge where I just slipped, and it's like I've been there too many times. But if you don't do it, you don't succeed, and someone else got the spot, someone else got the fame. Every single graffiti writer is a manic depressive, insecure person, because that's the only thing that makes you want to go out and write on somebody's shit. You know, Satan's, to me, his anger stems from his separation anxiety from God, and this is what this painting is called, separation anxiety. At this moment, I got him at his weakness for the love of God. I'm not trying to be goth, I'm not trying to be satanic. These things just come out of me, and I just paint them. Another Satan, but I think I need to paint another angel now to balance it out. Sometimes my imagination just kind of goes away with me. My dreams haunt relentlessly. Terrible, terrible nightmares. I will wake up in this kitchen, you know, freaking the fuck out, or moving paintings in my sleep, or these weird spider dreams that are just ruthless. And, you know, I actually made a little spider and put it next to my bed, so that it kind of was like my little spider protector and things. Graffiti flourishes where it's the worst, in the darkest places. You see things that you're not supposed to see. I mean, the amount of homeless sex that I've seen on the street is ridiculous. You're painting. What are you going to do? Leave because this idiot's going to go fuck right next to you and smoke crack and shit? No, you're going to keep painting, so you paint, you know? I've seen dudes coughing up tuberculosis, coughing up lung matter as he's walking along to go die in a fucking piss corner somewhere. There's plenty of dilapidated people out there that need somebody to pray for them. I mean, you know. On the other hand, people are in that position maybe because they deserve it, or maybe because they made the wrong choices. Life is a dark fucking place. It's beautiful in the same token. A lot does grow in the dark. I've been coming here for 14, 15 years. But I actually fell in the river one time. I got caught in the currents. I had to get a hepatitis shot the next day. This place can be very dangerous at times. The freeway people can see you, CHP, the helicopters, and the Amtrak. It's a strange place. It's just kind of like some no man's land. A lot of texture, I guess. That's my #1 insecurity right there, and this is where I spilled the 5 gallons, and I just broke down that night. I beat the bucket for like 45 minutes. I've thrown a few fits over this fucking piece. Right now we are in the LA River on my old piece I did in 1997.